Okay, so today we're continuing with our website yet again. We have logged into our WeBangles accounts. We've gone to Google Sites. We've clicked on the site that we've already begun. We have our homepage pretty well strong right now. All right. We also have our class schedule page, and I can click here and I can see my class schedule page, and we've put an entire class schedule in. Plus we've written a little bit about both our class schedule, each class, and added a photo of some sort. All right. But today we're going to add yet another page. Today I want to talk about interests. What interests you? So I'm going to add another page. Remember, if I'm on pages, I can click that plus down here at the bottom. And I'm going to put my interests. Okay. This one's going to be a little trickier for you because today we're going to also talk about hyperlinks. And you'll notice up here at the top, now I have 3 things in my menu bar. Okay. So there's 3 things I can click on now. And I need to find 3 things. That's my criteria for this assignment of our website, is to find 3 different things that we're interested in. So that means I need to go looking out on the web, because I'm also going to hyperlink it to specific websites. So if I want to go back to my insert page, maybe I want to, and I do like that layout, so that is a good layout, but I'm going to click on it and I'm going to show you something interesting that I can do. I can actually move things left to right so that I can change the layout just a little bit. And say I like shopping. Maybe I like Amazon. That's one of my things that I actually go to. Amazon is my go-to shopping spot. I can find almost anything on this website. Okay. So we want to make sure we have a header, we want to make sure we have text, and we can add a photo. So I can come in here again and I can click select image. And of course we know Amazon must have a photo, so we're going to type in Amazon. And it's all over the place, so I can pick any one of these. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to pick, let's pick the first one, and I'm going to insert. Pretty simple, okay? Remember, I'm going to have to resize this because I know that it's not going to come in correctly, all right? And it takes a little bit of finagling, and that's okay. All right. But once you get it there, you'll get it there. All right. So there we go. But what I want to do is I'm going to want to actually hyperlink this so that my viewer can go to Amazon if they want to. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up a new tab on my browser. That's the plus bar that's up the top here. And I've opened a new tab. And I'm going to go to my Amazon page. Okay. And it automatically opens up my account, but I can go to Google. Let me type in Google, right? Okay, and it's just going to take me to Google. And I'm going to type in Amazon, all right? And it's not going to open up a page, it's going to open up the official site. So I can right click this and I can copy the link address in case I don't want to give away my personal information. And then I'm going to go back to my website. And remember how we learned the other week that both text and images can be hyperlinks. So first let's go ahead and we're hyperlinking this photo here, this image. I'm going to click on it and a little bar comes up. It comes up with crop and then uncrop, of course. And here's my insert link. So if I click on the insert link, I can now paste that link there. All right. So what that shows me is that it actually shows me what the link is down there. And if I need to change it, I just click on the little pencil. But I'm going to go preview really quick and take a look at this. All right. So if I'm on a website, I can click here. It's going to open a new tab and it's going to go to Amazon for me. Mine's already open to my page, but no big deal. Okay. So I can close that down and come back here. I notice that on a tablet, it does the same thing for me. Opens a new tab for me. And if I come here on my phone, I can even click on it there. Okay. Pretty cool, huh? But say I wanted to add that text. I'm going to close my preview and go back to my edit. Say I want to add a link to my text. Maybe I'm going to go ahead and highlight all of my text. And you see that bar come up again. And it's got all sorts of things, just like when we were learning in Microsoft Word and some of those programs, how you can bold and italicize, and you can justify, and you can number and bullet. Right here is my insert link. So what I do is I have to have it highlighted, and then I click on this and I can paste my link in there, and I click apply. And now it's underlined. So now if I go to my preview, and I'm going to come back to my website version, you'll see that it's underlined. And remember, my cursor, my arrow pointer will turn into a hand if there's a hyperlink. So there's one there and there's one there. So I know this works. So I'm going to close my preview and go back to my edit, and I know I've successfully added something to my website. So that's one thing I've added. So now I need to figure out one more thing, or two more things, and I'm going to add those down here. So what would be my next thing? Maybe I like movies. Okay, so movies. What would be my favorite movie? Let me think about this. Okay, so let's say I decide to pick Harry Potter. Okay, and I want to actually go find Harry Potter's website. So I'm going to click on a new tab and type in Harry Potter. Okay, and it's going to take me to all sorts of places. The Wizarding World, that's the top one, so that must be the best one for fans. I'm going to go to that one and take a look around. All right, I see that it's got all sorts of things on this website, and it's going to tell me all sorts of information. So maybe I want to find out if they have an about me or something there. That might help. Or even if I didn't want to go through this site, I could actually go to Wikipedia. Okay, and once I'm on that site, this might make it a little bit easier. I'm going to type Harry Potter in there. Okay, so once I'm in there, I found out a bunch of stuff about Harry Potter. But you know what? That's a lot of typing. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to highlight most of this, and I'm going to copy it. Remember, Control C is for copy. And I'm going to go back to my website. But you know what? I don't want to put all that text in there. I just want to put a little text. So I'm going to take this text bar right here and I'm going to delete it. Okay, so now that's gone. But I'm going to come over here to my Insert tab and scroll down, and I'm going to put in what's called collapsible text. And if I click on it, it's going to put it below my bar of Harry Potter. Okay, it's got a header, all right, and it's got my text. So I can paste in this bottom bar all of my text, but up top here, I can now type in Harry Potter. Okay. And it wasn't quite the same header. You'll notice this is a title and this is a header. I wanted that to be a header. Maybe it doesn't do that for us because of the way it's working. Okay, but it is collapsible. And now what I can do is I can delete this, and I can come over here and I can place this here. And now I've got collapsible text in that same layout. Okay, so I can click on my plus now and add an image. I'm going to select image, that way I can go and get it from the internet. Do a Google search for Harry Potter. Okay, seems to be lots of photos of Harry Potter on here. Let's find a good one that sums it all up for us. You know, strangely enough, I like the glasses. I'm going to go for the glasses. Okay, so now I've got a website that has collapsible text. That's one of your criteria also for this page. Not only will you have 3 things of interest, 3 different things, and at least 1 image per thing, and some text either written by you or copied from another website, but you also need to hyperlink it. And that's the one thing I have yet to do on the Harry Potter section. So I'm going to put that on my image. I'm going to click on the Harry Potter image, but I'm going to go back to my Wikipedia page. And I'm going to come to the address bar. Remember, we learned that this was the address bar up here. And if I click on it, it should highlight the entire address for me. And I'm going to copy that. That's Control C. We know our shortcuts. I'm going to come back to my web page, and I'm going to click on my insert link now that I've got this image selected, and I'm going to paste that link there. Okay, and I'm going to click apply. Pretty simple. So now I've got one more thing I have to put in here, and you know what? I'll let you guys go up and come up with your third thing. So while you're thinking of something else to put in there, I might want to I'm going to add another layout because I want to add a third thing. And I'm going to come down here. Oops, I just messed it up. So I'm going to put my text, scroll down, I guess. My editable text is getting in my way apparently. So I'm going to duplicate this one and just pull it down. See how I can pull these down? And I can come back here to this box and I can delete it. But I can change my text. Maybe I want to talk about a video I like, or maybe even a video game that I like. So maybe I like video games. Okay? And I don't want to actually put an image here. Okay? So I'm going to delete this. Okay? Now what I want to do is I'm going to actually embed in my website. And this is not a criteria that you have to do. This is just a little extra that we can do. Okay, so now if I go to a new page, because I'm going to go find some embeddable video games. So if I type in embed video games, you'll see the first link is embed.com. All right, and there's lots of games that we can actually embed into the site. Okay. So maybe I want to do something like Solitaire. It's a fun game. Okay. And here's the embed link right here. So if I take this embed link, I'm going to come back to my website and I'm going to click embed. And it's asking me for the embed URL. There it is. Okay. And I'm going to click insert. And now I've inserted a video game into my website. Okay. And I think I can move that up, but I think my collapsible text is going to get in the way. Okay, so I can actually just leave it like this. But I want to remember to write something about it, and I can get rid of the link that I had on here by clicking the trash can. All right, so maybe I'm going to write on here. Oops, I didn't mean to move that. I like to play solitaire. Want to play with me? Okay, and I can actually, if I wanted to, I can bring this text out so it fills the box. Okay, so something super simple that we can do that also can be a hyperlink too. But let's take a look at what this looks like. So I'm going to click on my preview and it's going to my interest page, and I know I've got hyperlinks here because my arrow pointer is turning into a hand. I've got my Harry Potter with my collapsible text. Pretty nice. And there's my video games. So here I can scroll down and I can actually start playing a video game right within my site. Okay, so the criteria for this page is going to be, you need to also have your header, of course, and everything, but you need to have 3 things that interest you. All right, each one must have a photo, or in this case I put a game, which is in place of my photo, and it must have a hyperlink. All right, so I forgot to hyperlink my video game, so I can actually just highlight the word solitaire, and maybe I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to copy this link and I'm going to put my link in the word solitaire. Okay, now if I ever want to make any changes, remember all I have to do is click on it and the little boxes come up, and if I want to get rid of a link, I just click on the trash can and that removes it, or I can edit it too. All right, so go ahead and give that a try. Remember, 3 different interests with at least 3 photos. Each interest must have a hyperlink to some other website, whether it's Wikipedia or wherever you got it. It could be somebody famous that you like. Maybe it's a sport or a hobby that you like, or maybe it's just a website that you happen to like going to. Go ahead and give it a try and let me know if you have any questions. Good luck.